Hi, Flick here from the Nerd Soapbox, and today we're at the Long Beach Comic Con, and I'm with Will Ryan. Hi, Will.
Hi, Flick. How are you? Good to see you again.
I am fantastic.
Great,
Now,
great. You know, one thing I like about Flick is Corny Cobb. Do you remember Corny Cobb from How Do You Do the show?
Yes.
Is he related to you?
No.
Oh. But I always wondered that. And I always wanted to ask.
Okay, so Will here. Well, he's a voice actor, singer, songwriter, comedian, and the Soapbox Gang best knows Will for his work in G.I. Joe, An American Tale, and Little Mermaid.
Okay.
Yeah, that's some of my favorites.
Great. Oh, good. Yeah.
Okay.
What did you like about Little Mermaid the most?
Well, the songs. They were so cute.
Do you have any other favorite mermaid films?
Let's see. No, I don't.
Splash?
Oh, jeez, yes! I love Splash. Yeah.
I thought you would. What are your favorite movies?
This gives me trouble. I like Yojimbo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any old ones? Any old ones you like?
Let's see. The Third Man.
Oh, The Third Man. Yeah,
yes.
Right. I worked on the sequel.
The Fourth Man?
No. Under the sewers of. Anyway.
Too fast for you, huh?
Yeah, right, yeah, evidently.
All right, so when you meet fans, what character or characters do they want to talk about? And what character do they request a line from the most?
Actually, I seldom meet fans because this is one of the first conventions I've done since 1983.
Wow.
And but today people seem interested in Petrie from The Land Before Time, in Mutt from G.I. Joe.
Hey, come on, Junkyard, let's take that hill. Yo, Joe.
Wow. And Willie the Giant from Mickey's Christmas Carol.
And don't forget the hot roast with pistachio.
And a few others. You know. I could go on, but you know.
All right, it's time.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So
somebody stole my wristwatch is what I'm trying to say. I wasn't, implying anything.
Thank goodness. All right, so you were Harold the Seahorse, Petrie the Petrodactyl, and
Petrie pronounces it pterodactyl, but what do these pterodactyls know anyway?
What do puppets know?
I don't know.
Not much. And Digit, the British cockroach in American Tale.
That's correct.
So tell me.
I didn't know he was British, but he is rather fussy. So what's the difference?
Tell me how do you decide what a seahorse, a pterodactyl, or a cockroach sounds like?
Well, it's like Mel Blanc said when he was hired to play this new character called Porky the Pig, who had never had a voice before. He went down to a farm and he watched the pig wallow in the mud, and that's where he got the idea. Very similarly, I went down to a farm and watched the pig wallow in the mud, and that's how I got the voice of the seahorse. Because, Mel Blanc.
The head scratcher.
I don't get it either. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, what was it like, let's see, giving voice to such established and iconic Disney characters? We're talking like Rabbit and Tigger.
It was, Rabbit was a little, that was kind of furry, and Tigger, that was kind of bouncy, I'd say.
Fun?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. We may, the Beach Boys don't sue us.
Okay, you're also the singing voice of Eeyore?
I sang for Eeyore, yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Do you find it difficult to sing in character?
Well, when you have to hit a B flat as Eeyore, a low B flat, that can be difficult. Seriously, but I'm up for it. And on good days, I can hit a low G below that, which is pretty low. And the only guy I've ever worked with who could hit that low is named Thurl Ravenscroft. And if you look him up in your history books, you'll find out who he is, young man.
Thank you.
Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, that's right. I heard somebody say Tony the Tiger, and that's right.
Wow, that's great.
That's right. I let you say that.
Thank you.
It's a little trick I learned from David Feldman.
Oh, you did some Yosemite Sam for Warner Brothers?
Yes, I did.
I love Yosemite Sam.
Me too, and I do it for you right now. But that's a killer, which is why Mel Blanc.
Rabbits.
There you go. All right. Wait till tomorrow morning.
Exactly. Okay. Tell me, how did you get the job for? I mean, you and a friend Was it you were Teddy Ruxpin and Grubby? Like you were Grubby and your friend was Teddy Ruxpin?
That's right.
How did that come about?
Well,
It was a phenomenon.
hey, I just saw Stan Lee here for a second. They're walking by.
Wow.
People are dressing as Stan Lee now. That's my kind of convention. I'm going to dress as Joe. I'm going to dress as Steve Ditko, and no one will know the difference. How's that? I'm sorry. You had a very intelligent question, and I got distracted.
I was asking about how the gig for your Grubby and Teddy Ruxpin come about.
How did it come about? I was in audition, I think.
Yeah.
There's no long.
That was very
very
iconic. I mean, that character.
Oh sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be some new stuff happening with Teddy Ruxpin, perhaps.
Will you be doing Grubby?
Who knows?
Oh, okay.
Will Grubby
One of
be in
those.
it?
All right. Can you tell me about Eugene Melsner and the radio drama Adventures in Odyssey?
That's a radio show that I started doing recently. We've been doing it for 30 years now.
Oh, wow.
And it's a dramatic radio show, and we've had a lot of great actors. It would be very familiar to the audience if I happen to tell you who was in it. But Hal Smith was in it, for example. He was Otis the Town Drunk on the Andy Griffith Show. And Alan Young was in it for many years, and he was Wilbur on Mr. Ed. And there have been probably over 1,000 actors over a 30-year period. A lot of terrific actors. So it's a great chance for me. I've done over 100 characters over the years.
Over 100?
Yeah, because that's only about, what, 3.5 a year or something? 3.3 a year, it's no big deal.
Quite a bit, though. I mean, okay, so with all these characters you've played, have you ever had to record a conversation between two of your characters?
All the time.
Performing both at the same time?
Absolutely, sure. On Welcome to Blue Corner, I was Tigger and Rabbit, and then on Gummy Bears, I was all the ogres. But then I was working with Paul Winchell on that, and he was used to talking to himself too. Wow. He was a ventriloquist. I should explain to you what a ventriloquist is. A ventriloquist is a guy who works with a dummy.
Oh, all right, yeah. I know what a dummy is.
I set myself up for that.
No, I was talking about him.
I don't see anybody. You're the only one here. What are you talking about?
Okay, look, you're a composer and lyricist, and I heard you wrote and recorded songs for Walt Disney?
Not for him personally, but for his company, yes.
Yeah,
The company that bears his
Walt
name,
Disney
I should
Company.
say. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I did work with Walt Disney in a film called something about a horse. What was the name of that film? It's the Horse, Take a Horse, Get a Horse. Get a Horse. I got to work opposite Walt Disney. I was Peg Leg Pete in that. And Walt Disney played Mickey Mouse of all people. Using old tracks.
Oh, wow.
You guys are big professionals, right?
Security's here. I think they
You gotta
found
go.
out about that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
I'm serious.
Okay.
Hey,
All right,
Blake,
well, it was
it's great to
fantastic
finally
talking
meet
to you.
Yeah, same here. You've talked to so many of my friends over the years. It's nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, I thought I'd met you before when we started talking, but I realized
I just look like somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah, corny cop.
Next time, maybe we can get to Biffle and Schuster and Will Ryan's Cactus Country Roundup.
good idea. We'll do that
Next time.
Great.
All right. This
Adios.
was Slick from the Nerd Soapbox at the Long Beach Comic Con. Let's see who else we can find.